Yeah.
I don't even know what my prediction is. I'm going to be making it up as I go along because I have no idea.
I think we're just going to make this whole episode up as we go along.
Good. That's how we do every ep, isn't it?
G'day. This is the Two Beards Wrexham podcast, your go-to for all things Wrexham AFC. Join us as we chat about the highs and lows of our favourite footy club. She'll be right, mate. G'day, beard brethren, shillers, fuckheads, and all-round legends. Welcome to the Two Beards Ranger Wrexham podcast. I'm your host, Rousey. This is the Ranger Roundup with Adrian.
Oh,
mate.
The Ranger Roundup. Is that what the spin-off of this show is going to be called?
Have you ever been in the Ranger Roundup?
I don't know. You're the Rouse in the Roundup. So I've definitely been amongst that.
I'm wondering if our international listeners actually know what a Ranger is. I've probably gone too Aussie on that one.
Ranger, look it up. Look up like Summer Heights High terminology, Ranger, which is the equivalent of ginger. I'm pretty sure that they know Ranger. I'm almost certain there was a big period of where that just trended worldwide. It was like, shut up, Ranger. But anyways, we're a Wrexham podcast.
It's always funny when you wear the red Wrexham shirt, your beard disappears into the Wrexham shirt.
Oh, bro, my face disappears into it. I become one with the background, mate. It's a fucking whole thing. Luckily, we made, like, when I was redesigning our logo, I was like, oh, we should make it red. I'm like, actually, let's not do that. You know, one, because I'll go completely red, and two, there's a lot of bad symbols that start with just red. So I'm like, let's not do that.
Oh dear. Well, we're here for another week. We are the Wrexham Two Beards Wrexham podcast from Australia, if you can't tell by our accents, but
they can't understand us, mate. They've tuned in going, what the fuck is happening?
I know, right? Half the time when people listen to us, I wonder if they understand what we're saying, but we do try and simplify it and do sort of try and get a little English. Like, you know, we gotta do it right, but hey.
What? Oh, Jesus Christ.
Christ.
If this crikey, if this is us simplifying it, I'd hate to know what it would be like if we didn't. Yeah, g'day, Sheilas. It's Rousey here, and that's my boy over there, Ranger. We did a Yui the other day, went to Macca's, went to the Bottle Oak and got some other things. Right?
Oh dear. Okay, well, we probably should get some housekeeping out of the way and discuss stuff that is Wrexham related.
Yes.
Because we are a Wrexham podcast.
Fucking love them.
I last checked.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. So we're gonna get a housekeeping out of the way. Now, what I mean by housekeeping is that we've got a little Patreon program. Links will be in the description down below. We affectionately call them our fuckheads. It costs you $5 a month at the base minimum tier. And what does that get you? Gets you access to a fans only Discord with us in it. Gets you a shout out on the pod every single week. Gets you discount off our merch at twobeardsmedia.com/shop. And also gets you early ad-free access to the podcast every single week, plus giveaways in the Discord and much more shenanigans. That
nailed it.
Is all $5 a month.
It is, mate. You've nailed it. $5 a month. We also have other tiers, $10 and $20. So our Fuckheads Plus and Fuckheads Ultras. And our Ultras are also our executive producers. You'll see them at the end of the credits. They are the foundation of what we're trying to do here, which is get to Wrexham. Literally, having all of you is massive. Everyone plays a part. But to our executive producers, we thank you so much. So I want to read off this list here: milk, eggs, extra small condoms. No, sorry, wrong list here. We've got not PC, Bryant, Welsh Techie, Anthony, Sarah, and I cannot thank them enough for being part of our Ultra Fuckheads program. And then we've also got our regular fuckheads. We've got Aaron, Andy, Will, Chris W, John, Anthony R, Deandra, Mark, Drew, Neb, Ryan, Jake, Vincent, and Benjamin. So want to say a massive thank you to you all for being a part of this. And yeah, let's fucking go.
Extra small condoms. What the fuck, dude?
I was just trying to make a gag, mate. I don't know if it paid off. Crickets in the comments.
Oh dear, dear. Do you remember the first time you ever had to buy condoms?
Oh, mate, I was scared shitless.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, dude, to tell you what, I
It
remember.
was literally last week, and I got up to the counter and I was like, never had to do this before.
Life of a
Where do I
married man.
It's too much. TMI. God damn.
I remember when I bought my first pack, and you just get so scared and nervous because you're under the age of consent. You know you're going to be getting up to something illegal, and it's like,
I don't want to ask what age. You're just like, I was 8. Then that's a problem, mate. That's not a good story. That's 60 minutes.
Well, let's see, Pastor Houston, Hillsong Church.
Okay, this has been so derailed, and we can't name this one even Off the Rails because there's too many episodes we have called Off the Rails Part 1, 2. I don't know, what are we going to call this? It's like the treehouse of horrors for us, and the horrors are the Off the Rails episodes. So let's just go back to the football. We won on the weekend, mate. How good?
We did. That's why we're all happy and amped up, because we fucking won.
So we're in gold, mate, 'cause first class.
Oh, mate. Oh, looking. You know what? I hope we get to fly first class United to the thing so we can get those sexy pajamas.
I'll wear a Wrexham shirt with the pajamas, and I want us to do. Okay, all right. Here it is. If somehow, with our good friend who's going to help us get this possible upgrade in flight, if we get it, well, I want us to be vlogging the shit out of it, and I want to make sure that me, everyone on the plane is tipsy, because that has to. It's got to be a vibe. I want to see what happens, mate, because that'll be a bit of fun.
Yeah. I don't know,
but I want to be wearing a Wrexham shirt. That's for sure.
I just think about me at 35,000 feet in a Qantas aircraft, first class bathroom, just rubbing one out.
Classy.
Yeah.
This is not it. We went back to the football. We went off of the football. We went back to the football. We went off. We're going back on the football after these.
It's like joining the Mile High Club. All right. Well, look, we've had a bit of fun. Let's just go talk about Wrexham. We've got to discuss the game, the Mansfield game, right after the break. Let's go. Well, we versed Mansfield on the weekend, and we kicked their ass. Well, I don't know if you can say we kicked their ass, but 1-0, a good win. You predicted it. Congratulations, Adrian. You predicted 1-0. I predicted 4-0. I also made you repeat the fuckheads twice last week after watching it back. So I will fall on that sword and give myself an umpty of the fucking week for that one.
I forgot about it, mate. You could have just gone glazed over it. I was like, yeah,
mate, an elephant never forgets.
And now this is good. This is honestly, I don't know what it is. I think we're both overtired from work. We're having a win on the weekend. We're all just a bit loopy and rowdy. But honestly, it was a good game. I was really proud of what we were able to put out. I was hoping for your scoreline, to be honest, as much as I was like, yay, 3 minutes in or whatever time frame we were in. I'll have a look here. I've got my stats and
it was a good, solid, gritty performance. It wasn't pretty.
6 minutes, sorry.
Definitely wasn't pretty, but it was good and gritty and it it was it's 3 points on the board and we beat Mansfield, who were in fourth position. So by that logic, Stockport should be interesting this weekend, but we'll get into Stockport.
Well, yeah, we will in a moment, but I want to continue about this game because there is something I wanted to bring up. So we obviously scored at the 6 minute marker. Now, it'll be remiss of me because it is quite early on, but I do want Rouse's play-by-play. He does it in such a flavorful way, and I just feel like this week will be no different. I definitely want you to do that, but after that, I want to talk about a topic of some of the opposition players, as well as our own, of course, but definitely wanted to ask some questions.
Well, okay, so play-by-play.
Do it.
Bunch of guys in red shirts were on the field. They're kicking
there we
around
go.
the ball. It was going backwards and forwards. There were some balls bouncing off heads, balls bouncing off dicks. Just balls going everywhere.
No, that was a different video. That was something I sent you late at night. Just disregard. Yeah.
Pretty sure it was Wrexham. and well, I mean, look, it was interesting. We managed to score early.
Yes.
It was a beautiful Barnett kick into goal. And it was just interesting how he could have passed it to Paul Mullen, but they're like, nah, fuck yeah. And he took it on himself. Because I think he learned from last time when he had the ball and he could have slotted it away, but decided to pass it to Paul Mullen and it got butchered. So he took it on himself, took on four fucking defenders, backtracked straight into the top bins. Oh, chef's kiss. Ryan Barnett, you absolute fucking legend. And then it was just a matter of hold the fuck on. I mean, we created some chances. We had a bit of fun with it, and but hey, we won. It's 3 points. We won at home.
We did
beat Mansfield. So we are looking pretty. We're sitting pretty in third. We are clear in third now as well.
Which is good because that was exactly what we talked about with our last week's guest, good old Paddy, about how it is important. It is a 6 point game. I love that term. You're taking away their 3 points and we're gaining the 3 for us. So stopping them from getting anything. So yeah, good little 6 point play. I enjoyed it for what it was. Now we're going to talk about how, as Paddy said last week, percentages mean fuck all, but it's just such a fun fact because we talk about how when we are in possession, we tend to be losing. If we're out of possession, we don't have most of possession, we win. And currently, that is correct with Mansfield as well. We had 39% possession. They had 61%. We had a expected goal chance of, I love the XG, fucking such a terrible.
It felt like we had more possession than that.
We didn't. Don't know what to tell you, but it was different. That they definitely had, they had more shots than us. They had 15 shots, 4 on target. We had 12 shots, only 2 on target. But again, that is misleading. Like what I know I keep referring to last week, but was great advice, which is sometimes we can look at those stats a bit too much and go shots on target. Well, actually, a lot of those were, attempted crosses, attempted, something else. And it's just, flown over the bar or gone out of play. So, we take it with a pinch of salt. But I did want to mention on the other team, just for the Aussies out there, Keanu Buckus played for Mansfield. He got a yellow just before halftime. And, at the 45th minute mark, which was quite amusing to me because Keanu Bacchus used to play in the A-League, which is the Australian local league, if you didn't know. I'm pretty sure, I can't remember if it's his brother or him, but I'm just opening it up to see. Career. Yeah, he he played for Western Sydney. His brother played for Melbourne City at one point, but also played with Western Sydney. But yeah, Keanu Bacchus, very much I'd call a stalwart of the.
Shit, then.
Hey,
What?
too bad he played shit. Yeah, but to be honest, he did all right. I was good to see him, and the reason I bring a mention to this is I'm really keen and hoping we get an Aussie into this lineup at some stage soon. Obviously,
we had
the last.
one.
No, we know the story.
We had
Tell
one.
it again.
But he's off. He went off to Chester.
Went off to Chester, didn't he?
Yeah,
Dog.
or not so green a pasture.
But I mean, he was like a sixth string goalkeeper. So let's all chill out.
Just on a side note,
yeah,
Sam Dolby's fucking. He's his straps. He's found his form,
mate. You know what it is? We talked shit about him 2 weeks ago.
Yeah, and then all of
That's
a
what
sudden
happens.
he plays 3 games in those 2 weeks and he scores in every single one of them.
You want to know why? Because it's the commentator's curse, mate.
No, it's the Two Beards effect. We call it the Two Beards effect, right? We got some fucking numpty to take down his "Eat More Chips" copyrighted flag.
Yes.
And now we all of a sudden got Sam Dolby to score. So on that note,
I don't know if it's us. But look, but I'll finish the train of thought with Bacchus. Main point is I wanted us to hopefully see an Aussie from the A-League getting to Wrexham because we are starting to see them more frequently now, more Aussies because, everyone relates the A-League to about League One standard. So we are sort of seeing that transition of players over. Obviously, we've heard about the big players, the Aaron Moyes, Harry Kewell, Mark Vidukas, the big boys of the world. But we would love to see it as we progress. So fingers crossed, mate. But halftime, we went in at 1-0. We brought on Ollie Rathbone for Cannon at the 68th minute mark. We brought on Daddy for Paul Mullen. And we brought on Mendy for Elliot Lee, which I was pretty stoked about that one there. But look, at the end of the day, mate, not much to talk about.
Really not a lot. I mean, look, it was really a team effort, that whole game. Is great. I think Daddy's going to score very soon and it's going to be epic. And then I think he's going to become more of a Jack Marriott.
I really hope Daddy scores.
Love Daddy. I just love
I really hope he scores.
I hope he scores too. It'll be good. And I hope Mullen scores. He needs to score. We had this conversation last week. He got himself in more good positions yet again, but he hasn't scored one yet. And I'm waiting for the day. And when he does, my pants will come off. I'll run around the room, helicopter, just do all sorts of good weird shit because I'll be so happy because I want Paul Mullen to excel in this league and the leagues above.
As we all do.
And the leagues above. So. Interesting game. No injuries have come out of it, which is good. An interesting talking point, which is James McLean. Obviously stood away from his teammates and didn't bow his head and in the remembrance ceremony, but I found he gave a really good breakdown of his beliefs on Instagram, and I hope that answers a lot of questions to a lot of people that put him down because this is really just one guy that sticks to his convictions. And look, Bloody Sunday has never been put right. It's really what they did on that Sunday in 1972 at the protests was bullshit. And coming from an Englishman myself, I mean, I'm ashamed to say that was us that did that. But James McLean sticks by his beliefs, and he always has, and he cops shit for it. But
he does
like the American political system at the moment. If you like one thing or another, you tend to cop a lot of shit. But like we did the other week.
You did the other week, yeah. So the main thing here is the big thing about all of what has occurred with that is the Also, Erin, James McLean's lovely wife. I want to say her name's Erin. I hope it's right. She posted saying, it's quite boring now, this topic. It's been happening for years. He's done it for years. It's not different. Just because he's in a Wrexham shirt doesn't make it any different. He did it in English clubs. You know what I mean? Not Welsh clubs. This is a Welsh club. Obviously, I get what's happened and I get it's media coverage, but it's media coverage for the sake of media coverage. People want to be angry, and that is just life at the moment. Everyone wants to be angry, and for right reason for a lot of the time. But for this, c'est la vie. Like, just let it lie at this point. He's done it for absolute years. It's no different than any other year. The BBC have picked it up and tried to spin it as well.
I've actually got a solution for all this world anger. Like, it's everywhere. It's all over, and it's toxic. The political thing, the fucking, anti-establishment things, like all this stuff, it's very toxic. And I just find that I tend to be a lot less angry when I'm not wearing undies. So maybe that might be a thing. We could start a movement, go commando, and just be a lot less angry. Just set them free. Set your flaps free. Set your nads free. And just have some fun, just get some air down there, and you'll be a lot happier and a lot less angry. That's Rousey's 2 cents.
I wonder why I do this podcast sometimes. Like, I genuinely wonder. We're talking about something quite serious. You did a really good point of it, and then you just gone out of there.
Very constricting down below, and there's all the sweat and stuff that gathers up. So
the stretch, Jesus Christ, right? We're not talking about smegma here, mate. So let's just move on.
Yeah. Let's continue on. Rousey's solution to world peace: just don't wear undies. Right.
Tried and tested by Rousey. I'm chucking him into the nearest protest with no undies. See what happens. But did want to say, just quickly, ignoring that was a really good. Really well put before, like you said. And I think that, both. You know what? Fuck it. They're both great, mate. They're both great ideas. But no, you said it right. You said it poignantly. If anyone wants to see that thing, why address him about it? He's not going to change it. He's not going to do, why would he change it? And every year this brings up, and it, like, same thing shit happens when, the king and the Prince of Wales comes to town. Oh, of course, McLean didn't see him, blah, blah, blah. Dude, Paul Mullen didn't either. Do you know what I mean? So we can't just be, okay, because he's Irish, he's been doing this for years. You're allowed to have your conviction about that thing and let it lie. And then just move on. And, I hate this term because sometimes it is about the world politics. It is about what's going on in the world, and people do need to make a stand and things like that. But at the same time, I love talking about footy. And I just love talking about this club and what it's able to bring. And I just fucking sick of every club every week. Doesn't matter who it is. It'll be a team we don't even have in like till 6 weeks time. And some fuckhead from Barnsley brings out a TikTok just rambling on about how we're actually shit. And it's like, just get over it. You fucking muppets. It's okay to let a team be good. We've resigned to the fact that Birmingham's probably winning the fucking league. Do you see us whinging about it every week? No. So let's just relax, watch some footy, and hope Wrexham goes up. Amen.
Well, Wickham might have a thing or two to say about that, the way they're going at the moment.
Shit, yeah, they're shit hot right now.
Although, you got to look at who they're versing. I'm not really impressed. They're versing lower table teams, and they're going to be a...
You just said you got to put them in that equation, but I'm not really impressed.
Not yet. When they come up against a really solid team, I mean, we beat them. So, hey, when they come up against a really solid team, we'll see where they actually stand, because they've been down versing the Burton Albions, the Barnsleys, the
Birmingham's.
Mate, they're just, yeah. So, look.
They versed Birmingham.
Have they versed Birmingham? Did they win? Or did they lose?
Pretty sure it was like an epic draw.
An epic draw. Okay.
And what I mean by that is I'm pretty sure Wigan was winning most of it, and then it was just at the last pip to the post. Hold on, let me just double check that. Fact check.
I keep hoping for Wigan to do well and give it and help us out, but the
Yeah.
fucking just don't. The bunch of cunts.
Neb, get him, mate. Neb, one of our fuckheads, just get him. Just get him. Get him.
Well, hey, if he goes this way, he's going to be wearing a Wrexham shirt by the end of the year. Oh, wow. So we got Port Vale coming up. Port Vale.
Keep going. Keep going. I'm listening.
By the time this actually comes out, the Port Vale game would have been done and dusted.
So we will look like right muppets when we're like, yeah, I think we'll win fucking 3-0, and then we lose 1-0 or some shit. So, good fun.
Yeah, but hey, the old Bristol Street Motors trophy.
What did you call it last time?
Bristol Street Brothel Trophy.
There it is.
Yeah, there we go. Turns out Bristol Street Motors is actually all over the UK, and I did not know that.
I mean, it makes fucking sense. I mean, they wouldn't choose like a brand that's only locale is in Bristol.
I don't think you understand the English or the
for a league sponsor. League major sponsor.
Mate, they got the Binley Mega Chippy that sponsors fucking shit. All right, so just
no, I'm just saying major sponsor. They've got Carabao for things. They got fucking I don't know what is it? The Emirates. They got fucking all of the shit. And what's
Binley Mega Chippy should sponsor this show. Let's do that. Let's get that. Put the word out there. But hey, we're still on the hunt for Elliot Lee. We still want
a replacement for me. Yes.
But yeah, so the obviously the Bristol Street Motors is coming up. But look, hey, very quick predictions because we're probably we're not going to have a reaction to that tomorrow because this will already be out by then. So I'm just going to go for a nice, comfortable 2-0 win.
No one gives a fuck. No one gives a fuck.
Come on, 2-0 to Wrexham. What do you got for the Bristol?
I'm going 3-0.
3-0. Righto. Okay. After this short little interlude, we will discuss what is coming up this weekend, and it's going to be a good one. Let's go.
Yeah, hold on. I got the fucking stat. It was a 2-1 loss to Wigan. Sorry.
Welcome back after that short little break. We hope you got your Ned's bet on or whatever ad decided to rock up on your Spotify feed. But if you're watching on YouTube and we haven't put ads in just yet, good on you. What are you doing? I don't know where I'm going with this. I'm
going to take this segment.
Stockport.
Hi. So we've got Stockport this week. And
fucking Stockport.
Yeah, mate. Fuck me. Can we just get away from them? But the only way that looks like it'll happen is if one goes up or one stays down.
The manufactured rivalry. Now, I've got an interesting... the funny thing happened with Stockport, right? So they got stomped by Wickham 5-0. Now,
okay,
obviously...
Question. Are you saying Wickham or Wigan?
Wickham.
Okay, so the way you were saying it so fast before, I thought you were talking about Wigan. And I'm like, what are you fucking talking about? Getting them on the tear. The quotes, all I've been talking about has been Wigan. I mentioned Neb because I thought you were talking about Wigan.
Oh gosh. Well,
I quit.
They got stomped 5-0 by Wickham.
There we go.
All right. Okay.
Linguistics.
Home, something that you don't need in your life anymore. And and then they go a couple days later and back it up and win 5-0 against Bolton. So they got stomped 5-0, and then 2 days later they win 5-0, effectively cancelling out that whole fucking 5-0 loss on their goal difference sheet.
It's a fucking enigma.
Motherfuckers, they can't just sit there and take their medicine, can they? They got to bloody make a comeback and then bring themselves back level, because that -5 goal difference could have made a huge change to them on the ladder. But then they got that 5 goals back. So now they've got to come to their no, they don't come to the Stoke Kairos. We've got to go to them. So it is an away game. And last year, when we played them away, we got stomped 5-0. So what the fuck is going to happen here? Adrian, I need you on this one. I'm fading badly. I don't know what the fuck is going on. I don't know. I don't know how we're going to go here, because it's like, okay, I mean, they beat Bolton 5-0.
Mate, I don't know. I'm really genuinely, this is for me, like when everyone talks about banana slip game, this isn't a banana slip game because, it's not something we're going to fall over. It's just, this is a
small
test.
condom game.
There it is. It's a test of character for both sides. They make a statement. They've already been trying to, right the ship after that big one. I mean, I say right the ship, I'm not saying their season's over or something, but they're trying to, make amends. And to be honest, if I'm Stockport or Wrexham going into this week, who would I rather be? I don't know, because if I'm Wrexham, I'm like, oh fuck, last time we were here, we had a completely different lineup. Our goalkeeper fucking quit like the day after the game. It's a whole thing. I don't think actually, now I think about it, it wasn't was it Fozzie? Fozzie wasn't the one who conceded the 5, was it? Wasn't it?
Yeah, it was.
Or was it Chomp?
No. Oh yeah, Chomp came in. So he left.
Point is, he got replaced pretty quickly when we got a Conquo in straight away, But point is, main point of this whole thing that we're talking about right now is I think it is a 50-50 split, and I'm calling a draw for this one. I'm calling 1-1 draw purely off the fact that I have no idea. I'm not going to give you any nonsense. I thought I was a genius last week, 1-0. Oh yeah, look at me go. And then I see us against Stockport and what they put out. Fucked if I know. So I'm going with 1-1, mate. What about you?
I'm sitting here wondering why your shirt looks more yellow than mine. Don't
let this man have edibles mid-show, guys. Rookie mistake.
Okay, so
let me take it home.
I think I can go. I think I can go either way on this one. Like, I do like the draw. It would be good to get a draw, but at the same time, it'd be so satisfying to get vengeance on that 5-0 stomping from last season. I mean, it's hard to say. Like, the boys, they're a little bit scrappy at the moment. Their form isn't as crisp as what it was at the start of the season when we went on a good run. But even now, we're on a good unbeaten run. So can't complain about that. But in the league, we obviously got beat by Harrogate the other week, but unbeaten in the league is that's where it's important.
Well, we're not unbeaten in the league.
In a while.
It's been a while, but yes.
5 games now unbeaten. So, yeah. And we went 4 or 5 games before that unbeaten. So if we keep stringing that together, we'll be all right. Now, but I think it would be good to get vengeance on that 5-0. And I think that may be living in a few boys' memories. Stockport, they do play pretty well at home. They've just coming off a 5-0 to Bolton. Typically, when a team does that, they tend to not go so well the game after. Maybe they get a little bit too far ahead of themselves. I don't know. I don't know what the psychology is behind that, but you look at every game, like when Arsenal beat Manchester last season, or season 4, 7-0, the week after they lost. So, now it wasn't Arsenal, it was Liverpool. Liverpool beat Manchester.
Point is, shit's fucked, mate.
Huh?
It is fucked. And I think the main thing we got to walk away from this is
2-1.
2-1. Love it. Now, that a head or heart decision?
Balls.
Love it. Balls to the wall is what we're calling this. So
I can feel it in my plums.
There it is. But look, the last time before Mansfield, the last time we won was on the 20th of October against Rotherham. That was 1-0 away from home. I'm going to try and say and hope that we can, bring some of that effort. The next away game we played, Charlton, 2-2. We know how that went. Harrogate away, obviously FA Cup, lost that one. Away from home is always dangerous. So I'm going to stick with the draw, but I'm really hoping, I think a draw is very much admirable this point in the season, and we've got them at home later in the year. So I'm hoping for a draw or more, as we always say away from home, a draw or more.
We need to keep Louis Barry quiet though.
Yeah.
I think that's going to be very key this weekend to keep Louis Barry quiet.
Well,
because he's on an absolute tear.
He is.
He's pretty good in the fantasy league, which I am no longer dead last. I like to just throw that out there.
Probably me. I haven't updated it since round 1.
I had to fight like hell to drag myself out of dead last, and finally somehow I'm in 3rd position now. So yeah.
So what you're saying is you were below me and I just left my team and you're telling me that you fought tooth and nail to get ahead.
Yes.
I love you, Rouse.
Yeah. I just wanted to say I could beat you.
You can. You definitely can.
But now it's kind of like it's lost the feel, the specialty of
You know what it was? I was starting to hope for players playing against us or against teams to play well. And I'm like, no, I should be just wanting the result. And it was affecting the way I was watching games. So I was like, right, no more. So like week 1 or 2, I just went, yeet, and then just left it.
Yeet.
Did want to just sorry, just you saying it's way better than me saying it. Holy fuck.
What?
No, you just say it funnier than I do. Anyways. I'm trying to find this. Anyway, point is Stockport, danger game. I'm really excited for it all. I really like to hear what everyone else thinks. So put in the comment section, guys. It is obviously this episode does come out before the Stockport game. I'd really love to see what your opinion is. Are you thinking with your head, are you thinking it with your heart, or you're doing a rouse and thinking with your balls? So, your loins.
My last guess, that was a straight ball guess because it was a 4-0 win, and we didn't get a 4-0 win, but we got the clean sheet. Clean sheet's always good.
Always good. Well, look, I don't want a 0-0 draw, boring. That sucks. But if we were to get a clean sheet and get a draw or more, I'd be pretty stoked. So stoked for us about it.
I would love us to get some revenge just on. Well, I know we beat them in the final game of the season last year, or last season, not last year.
It was all done and dusted at that point. It was just a parade game, really.
It was, but now there's something on the line again. Hopefully, our boys can step up and put in a hell of a performance. I really, really hope for that. So my fingers are crossed.
That's it.
And we'll see what happens there. Let's go. Let us know what you think as well. What's your predictions? Put it in the comments down below. We do love it when you all comment. We've been getting some hella good likes and comments on our episode lately. So by all means, reach out to us. Let us know how you are.
I've already done this part, Rouse. I said to comment what you guys think. Put it in down below.
Fuck's sake.
Holy fuck. Okay. We're going to come back right after this. Woo!
Welcome back. Hopefully there was some good ads for you on that one. I was interested to know what ads you guys get as well. So reach out to us and let us know what ads you guys get, because it's interesting how the demographic works. So if you get like something really, really cool, like adult chat or something like that, adult shop, let us know. I want to know. I want to know if the two Beards Wrexham podcast are inadvertently trying to sell you a strap on.
Well, I'm basically getting that. I'm getting sports betting ads, and that's like getting fucked, isn't it?
Technically, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. I mean, we had the Melbourne Cup on the
Yep.
earlier on in the week.
Yeah, we did, didn't
That's
we?
good. Did you have a win at the Melbourne Cup?
I didn't. I think the last time I won was like fucking when Makybe Diva was a thing. And if you guys don't know, that's like one of the most famous like Melbourne Cup racehorses. It won like 3 in a row or something. Anyways, it's like what's the equivalent in the UK called again? It's the what are they called? It's like the equivalent of the Melbourne Cup there. Fuck.
The Royal something or other.
Yeah, I want to say something royal because the Royals go. It's
Yeah,
a whole thing.
The Royals love their horses. Um, yeah, it is a kind of hey, something
Not because
really
they
big
look like
did
them.
happen
Yep.
in the world of football. Really big.
Yep.
Mark Robbins, the coach of Coventry, got the fucking sack. Now,
Commentary part of the
I
podcast.
just want to point out how major that is. That is literally like Wrexham giving Parky the sack.
It's probably worse though, mate. It's probably worse because the new owners have come in and done that. And
Yeah.
just fucking clean house. And now people are fucking pissed. There's
Oh,
calling for axings
every
of the board. There's no faith. Yeah. Oh, look, I mean, you're right. It is big news. I'm making a joke that because it's just Coventry, it's only, but it is big news. It is huge. And
my
look,
number two team. My number two team.
and I think the big
And
thing about it is, mate, is the end of the day is that I hate that thing where it's football is a business, but this is a bit different. This guy fucking carried them,
this guy,
carried
when
them.
they had no ground to play at,
Oh,
they had they sunk all the way down to League Two.
shit.
They had ownership issues, there's sponsorship issues, they had trade embargoes left and right. It was just they were getting fucked up, and this guy came in and picked him
And
up
look,
with nothing, with nothing. He wasn't even given a proper budget, and he bought Coventry back into the championship, including winning League One. And they go and sack him. Um, I'm just literally just there's no words for this. As a Coventry boy that somewhat followed them and they're my number two team. I was shocked. I was just stunned that
shocked and
happened.
appalled, mate.
Like you can understand it happening in the fucking money league, but fucking for them to turn around and do that to such a servant of the club, it just got me speechless. So
Oh,
there's some news. I mean, I know it's not Wrexham related.
no, it is a big news. It is big news in the world, and it does affect that pyramid. But from now on, my new thing is anytime you mention something commentary, I will mention something Celtic. Fun fact: the Celtic are on the tear of the Champions League. I'm going to tell you on the ladder who they're ahead of. And you're going to be like, the fuck? And I mean, it's the new system. So, the new system, if you don't know, for Champions League is that instead of the groups, it's just one big table. I think they play 6 matches. And then by the end of it, the top 8 go on automatic thing. Then the others play a playoff. And then they continue on, so on and so forth, into a knockout style football. So, the reason I bring this up is this is Le Cooked. Let's look at matches. So they just beat RB Leipzig 3-1. But let's just talk about where they are. So look, Champions League's kind of fucked at the moment. So like Liverpool's on top, Sporting CP is second, Monaco's third, Brest is fourth, Brest is best. And then it goes on and so forth, right? Celtic are sitting 15th. Underneath them, Dynamo Zagreb, Bayern Munich, Real Madrid, Benfica, Milan, AC Milan, Feyenoord, Atletico Madrid, PSG. So my point is,
Wait, what? PSG? Are you shitting me?
I mean, PSG are fucking shit now. They have no Mbappe. They have no Messi. They have no one. They're cooked, bro. They have like an old fucking, what's his name?
Wow.
Ramos now, but like
About
that's
young
about it.
boys. Where's young boys at?
Young boys, 34th.
Good old young boys.
But look, it is. I'm only bringing it up because in about a week's time, Celtic will get fisted by someone else in the Champions League, and that'll be no longer. But I thought I'd bring it up while it's hot.
Oh, right. Well, like you said, I brought up something Coventry. You had to bring up something Celtic.
So
So
that's my new mantra now. But anywho, for those who are talking Wrexham, our boys are I wouldn't say flying, but we're back on track, and I think that's the main thing about this.
they're doing all right.
Yeah,
They're doing all right.
yeah, right. Yeah, right.
We're coming up to the Christmas break, and if we can get to the Christmas break in second or third, typically we don't move from there. So you could be looking.
It'd give us the best chance of playoffs or higher, of course. To be in that position by Christmas, because that's when other teams start to bolster. That's when we need to bolster. And then we start negotiating. People love playing hardball with Wrexham, and they will, especially now with new investors. They're going to play extra hardball. Now, we might be able to meet them, but it's whether we want to or not. And Parky's very good at drawing a line of that dickhead policy, which is, if someone's asking a stupid quantity and they come to the club and they're actually a shit bloke, probably not going to do it. So it'd be really interesting to see what we can do come Christmas. But mate, can you believe it's almost Christmas? It's fucking
insane.
6 weeks away.
And
Crazy.
Can you believe this time next year we will be in Wrexham?
Holy shit, we will be.
This time next year. It is
this
the
time
12th of November. So this time next year we will
I
be
didn't even
in
realize.
Wrexham. So that is crazy. That is
whether
crazy
we're in Championship or League One, we'll be there. Rain, hail, or shine.
We will be in the Championship 100%.
Off.
100%.
Yeah, it's gonna we'll need to roll that tape with the old Curb Your Enthusiasm music if we don't. But I said a similar thing. I think I really hope and I really believe we can do second, but we just need to make the right decisions moving forward in terms of players, game time, and obviously the Christmas window. But I digress. We digress. We're Two Beards Wrexham podcast. Let's go to bed.
That's for those listening out there. That's Adrian's subtle hints to come on. I've had enough of this. Let's wrap it up.
It's fucking late,
sit
mate.
there and look at Rousey any longer.
No, but I mean, the thing is, once this goes off, your shirt comes off, your pants come off. It's a bit more fun to look at, mate.
Oh, okay. Well, I've still got to edit this shit.
You can do it naked.
I do a lot of things naked, so hey,
don't we all? Born into that.
Yeah.
Well, Anyways, let's move on.
Let's move on. All right, let's wrap it up there. We've had a good fun episode, and guys, by all means, if you want to become a patron, you want to become part of this, you want this every day, you want some weirdness in my Stoners Dungeon in Discord. Patreon links will be in the description down below. We love you all for it. We love you even if you're not subscribed. We love everyone. We give everyone the good old Two Beards Wrexham podcast juices. Bit of love, bit of chocolate.
All right, it's just going to get real sensual after that. And I think what I would love to do is every week from now on, I want us to do a different form of goodbye. I'm thinking this week we do a, when they do the rolling credits for talk show. It's like, oh, sorry, Rouse, you didn't win Deal or No Deal. You are walking away with $2 and a pair of Aquila shoes. All right, thanks everyone. And then they roll the credits and it's like, ba 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 ba. That's what we're doing now. Okay. White wave, smile and wave. Wave at the camera.
All right,
smile and wave. Bye.
We'll see you next week. Oh, shit. Has anyone ever licked chocolate off your head?